Have you noticed that the people who seem the strongest are often the ones who say the least? The truth is shocking. Every time you feel the urge to defend yourself, explain yourself, or react emotionally, you are giving away a piece of your power. Most people spend their lives trapped in an endless cycle of reacting to criticism, insults, rejection, and the opinions of strangers. But the Stoics discovered something that changes everything. The less you respond, the more control you gain. And once you understand why, you'll never look at silence the same way again. Imagine receiving a message that instantly makes your blood boil. Someone insults you, doubts you, or spreads lies about you. Your mind begins creating arguments. You want to prove them wrong. You want justice. You want the last word. But here's the uncomfortable reality. The moment they control your emotions, they control you. Most people don't lose their peace because of what happens to them. They lose it because of how they react. This is why Stoicism teaches that true power begins where emotional reactions end. Marcus Aurelius faced betrayal, criticism, and enemies almost every day. Yet he rarely wasted energy fighting every opinion directed at him. He understood something most people never learn. Not every battle deserves your attention. Think about that. How much of your stress comes from problems that wouldn't exist if you simply refused to react? How many sleepless nights were created by arguments that changed nothing? The strongest individuals understand that attention is their most valuable resource, and they guard it fiercely. If you're enjoying this journey into Stoic wisdom, subscribe and join a community of people committed to mastering themselves. Every lesson you learn here is another step toward becoming emotionally unstoppable. Modern life is designed to provoke you. Social media rewards outrage. News headlines compete for your anger. People seek reactions because reactions give them influence. The louder the world becomes, the more valuable your silence becomes. When everyone is losing control, the person who remains calm immediately stands out. Calmness isn't weakness. It is disciplined strength. Consider a lion. A lion doesn't run around proving it's powerful to every animal in the jungle. It doesn't argue. It doesn't seek validation. Its presence alone commands respect. Yet many people spend years chasing approval from strangers who don't even matter. They explain themselves endlessly, hoping everyone will understand them. But the more you explain, the more dependent you become on other people's acceptance. True confidence doesn't need constant justification. One of the greatest traps in life is the need to be understood by everyone. You could explain your intentions perfectly, and some people would still misunderstand you. You could give your best effort, and someone would still criticize you. This isn't a flaw in you. It's simply human nature. The Stoics understood that trying to control other people's opinions is like trying to control the wind. The more you chase it, the more exhausted you become. Think about the last argument you had. How much did it actually improve your life? Most conflicts continue because two people desperately want to be right. Neither side is listening. Both are waiting for their turn to speak. But the Stoic chooses a different path. Instead of asking, "How do I win this argument?" they ask, "Is this argument worth my peace?" That single question can transform your life. Subscribe if you're ready to stop giving your energy to things that don't deserve it. The strongest minds are not built through constant fighting. They are built through disciplined self-control. There is a hidden reason silence feels so powerful. Silence creates uncertainty. When you react immediately, people know exactly how to manipulate you. They know which buttons to press. They know how to provoke you. But when you remain composed, you become unpredictable. Suddenly, they lose their leverage. Your calmness forces them to confront themselves instead of controlling you. Epictetus taught that if someone succeeds in provoking you, they become your master. Think about how profound that is. Every emotional outburst is evidence that someone else gained temporary control over your inner world. Stoicism is not about suppressing emotions. It is about refusing to become a slave to them. You feel the emotion, observe it, and choose your response rather than letting the emotion choose for you. This skill becomes especially important during difficult moments. Rejection, failure, betrayal. These experiences tempt us to react impulsively. But history repeatedly shows that the greatest comebacks come from those who remain composed under pressure. While others panic, they think. While others complain, they act. While others react emotionally, they move strategically. Imagine two people facing the same insult. One explodes in anger, the other smiles and walks away. Which one appears stronger? Which one seems more in control? Deep down, everyone knows the answer. Strength isn't measured by how loudly you respond. It's measured by how little external events can disturb your inner peace. Another reason people overreact is because they fear being ignored. They think silence means surrender. But Stoicism teaches the opposite. Silence is often a declaration of independence. It says, "Your opinion does not control my emotions." It says, "I refuse to waste my energy on things beneath my values." There is tremendous freedom in reaching a point where not everything deserves your response. If this message resonates with you, subscribe and continue building a mindset that no criticism, rejection, or setback can shake. Your future self will thank you. Now here's the paradox that most people miss. The less you chase respect, the more respect you gain. The less you seek validation, the more confident you become. The less you react, the more powerful your presence becomes. Why? Because power is rooted in self-mastery, not external approval. People naturally trust and admire those who remain steady when everyone else is emotional. The Stoics often compared life to a storm. You cannot stop the storm from arriving. You cannot control the rain, the wind, or the thunder. But you can decide whether you become the tree that breaks or the mountain that stands unmoved. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to strengthen your inner foundation. The next time someone criticizes you, pause. The next time someone tries to provoke you, pause. The next time life doesn't go your way, pause. In that small moment between stimulus and response lies your greatest power. Most people rush through that moment and surrender their freedom. The Stoic uses it to reclaim control. Remember, your energy is limited. Every reaction costs something. Every argument consumes time. Every emotional outburst drains focus. The question is not whether you can respond. The question is whether the response is worth the price. Once you begin asking that question consistently, your life starts to change. The strongest person in the room is rarely the loudest. The most powerful individual is often the calmest. While others are trapped in endless cycles of proving, defending, and reacting, they move forward with quiet confidence. They understand that peace is a form of power. Discipline is a form of power. Silence is a form of power. So the next time you're tempted to react immediately, remember this: not every opinion deserves your attention, not every insult deserves your response, and not every battle deserves your energy. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is nothing at all, because when you stop giving away your reactions, you begin reclaiming your power. And when you reclaim your power, you become truly unstoppable.